Hi everybody, it's Red. I am back with a new journal. I just finished this one. It's a ring journal and it is based on Katie the Kitten, a vintage golden book, little golden book. I started with a tassel here with all the pretty colors that are in the book cover, and I added some little charms and a tag with puffy kittens. And of course it's on rings, so you can move it around and put it somewhere else if you want to, or just take it off, however you want to do that. But I thought it was fun and fluffy. The cover of the book is hard, and I have decoupaged the fabric over it. I created an inset for the original book cover, and the original book cover had been loved by many years and many hands, and it was pretty worn out. You can see there's some wear. I thought it was really charming, but the edges were in bad shape, so I cut away the worst parts and created this inset, and then added a little bit of rickrack around it and some buttons here on the corner. And inside I used this pretty pink plaid. And then you've got the first page from the book. All of the pages are in here so you can follow the story. I added a tab, and they're a little bit worn, but I thought they were still so pretty, and the story is sweet and the little illustrations are so pretty. Wanted to make sure they got included. I have repurposed a vintage photo album for this, so I removed the plastic covers and trimmed the pages down lengthwise, and then covered them with my own papers, and I left the gold edge. And this one has a multi-pocket, so you have a pocket here. And again, I am behind this, so it's a little hard to manipulate, but you have a journaling card with kittens. And I used another damaged children's book, a couple actually for this one, for the images. And I stenciled the background. So I just tucks in there, and then behind it, you've got another little pocket. And I added journaling cards here. And then behind them, there is another pocket, and I added a journaling card here. And then behind that is one more pocket, and I added another journaling card there. So you've got a variety of places to write things down or use as photo mats, or however you'd like to do that. And then you've got a pocket on this side. It's more of a tuck, I guess. You've got a full-size tuck here with another journaling card, a sweet kitty picture. And then you've got the shorter ones in front of it with a double tag. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got a little kitty charm on it. And these are two different tags, so you could take them apart or leave them together, however you want to work with it. And then you have a single tag on this side with another kitty charm. And that tucks right back in there. And then here's more of Katie the Kitten. And you've got an art paper page with a stamp and story. And then you've got a matted picture. I took a vintage, probably 1940s gift card with a little kitten, that cute, and put it in the window of one of the Target dollar spot seed packets, and I added a hinge to it to put it in the book. And then it's open here, so you can put something in here, and then you've got a journaling spot on the back. And then I made a file folder here, just downsized a regular file folder, a vintage one, but put a hinge on it, and then I've closed it with one of these clips here, and added a page from a children's book, some buttons and vintage fabric behind it on the tab. And then you've got a little notebook here. This is a burlap doily that I stitched over the top and stitched the pages in. This paper is paper that I dyed with the lines, and then you've got cardstock too. And then a deeper pink cardstock in here too. And behind everything is a hidden pocket right there. And then I'll put the clip back on. Behind it, you've got another page from the story. Oh, that's not straight. There we go. And then you've got a journaling card here, or photo mat, or whatever from a flashcard. And a page, and this is a cutout from, this is a download, I think, from Pinterest, I believe. What I do is I go online and find any pictures that are pertaining to what I'm doing that might be open source, or not open source, but public domain, and save them in a Pinterest account. And then when I'm finished working on my book, I unlock them, and they're available for whoever would like to use them. If you haven't found them, if it's something different than you have, you're welcome to them. So I will include my Pinterest account in the information box so that you can check it out and see if there's anything you can use. And here's another page from the story. Then you've got a tuck here, and I made some journaling cards. Nice long one here, and you've got a pocket on the back of it. If I can maneuver, there we go. And then you have a little bit smaller journaling card. And then you've got some ephemera from a vintage children's book. And you have a top tuck on this one with a vintage card. This is probably another 40s card. I thought it was so cute with a little kitten. And everything tucks here underneath it. And you have a flash card and a journaling card. And then on the other side, we got Katie the kitten again. And a coloring page. I believe this one is in my Pinterest account too. I'll check. And then there is a kitty cat paper clip. And underneath is another art page with a little stamp. And then a story page. And then this is a napkin, a Japanese napkin that was round. It's rice paper. And so I attached it over some vellum and just cut it to be round too. And then I found these wallpaper cutouts of cats, and I thought it was so cute. It looked like a kitty claiming a rug there, laying on top of it. So I just thought that was a cute tuck spot. And behind it, you have some more cards for journaling or matting or whatever you'd like to do. And then I created a wide belly band here. This was, I liked the butterflies on this page, and I had a butterfly banners, so I put them together and created a belly band. And then you've got a bag here and another kitty cutout and a journaling card. And it's a flash card that I repurposed. And then you've got graph paper that I've trimmed out. And Katie the kitten. And then this page is vintage playing cards that I just created a little spread there. Some wooden buttons and a library card. Just slides behind the tuck, and this is one tuck here, like that. And then you've got a pocket on this side with another kitty from a vintage greeting card. And photo mats, so journaling cards. There's two separate ones, and they're attached with buttons and thread. And then the bingo card. This is a vintage bingo card. I spelled meow, and it has a 50s napkin from Japan decoupaged on the back. Actually, I believe I just glued that one down on the back. And then these are different tiles from Tim Holtz. And there's Katie, and she says meow there too. You've got a bag here, and Kitty flipped over, but you've got a little set of journaling cards. and then a kitty charm. And then this is a coloring page. You've got look, a little flashcard, and it flips, and then you can journal here. There's a vintage time card with a kitty puffy sticker, and I decoupaged over the top of it a napkin. And then on the back, you've got a journaling spot again. And then on the back of that, you have a fabric flip. And now I used the clip to catch them both. If you decide you want to glue these down or use a rubber band or however you want to do that, that's up to you, but I didn't want to make that decision for you because it gives you an opportunity to use this as a glue page or journaling page or whatever you'd like to do. But the flip itself is this vintage fabric with cats. It's not super vintage, it's from the 80s, I believe. And then you have a hidden pocket on the second page. This is a vintage handkerchief corner. It's been embroidered. And then I stitched it onto the fabric to create an envelope top. And then you've got flap, I guess. And you've got a pocket here for tucking something. And I just put some folded paper in there so you remember that it was there. And you can tuck something away and people won't be the wiser. So there you go there. And then you've got more Katie the Kitten. And another page for recording things that's been trimmed out. And Katie the Kitten. And then this is a page with a bottom tuck here. This is a vintage greeting card scan that I printed out and back to just kind of fussy cut it for you. This one is not available in my Pinterest. This one is on Etsy. It came in a package that I bought, and I love those little kitties together, so I included them there. And then these are three-dimensional butterflies. Okay, and this one, isn't that cute? Look at that kitty cat. This is from a children's music book, probably from 1910, 1920, right in between there. It's a song that the kitty is singing to the milk jug that gives it milk. I've mounted it on a piece of paper from a player piano, the music in the player piano, and trimmed it and created a tuck here. And then you've got journaling cards that can go in, and you can add more to that pocket if you want. But this image and others are available in my Etsy shop. My husband has been scanning them in, and they're available for download. I think you get 6 in the package, and they're like $2.50 or something like that. And you can print them out as much as you want, and you can, you know, create with them. And would love to see what you do. If you do create something with them, I hope you'll post it so I can see. And then we've got another final page from the story, and then the back of the book. And I created tucks here too. This is from a vintage card. And you've got a long tuck here. I can maneuver. And then you've got short tucks here and here. So you could add movie tickets or pictures or anything like that that you'd like to just kind of be able to partially see and collect there. And then, of course, the book is hardcover. And that is it. That is Katie the Kitten. I hope you like her. I hope that you'll check her out on Etsy. I'm going to put the listing in the information box. And there is another book that I have been working on and is coming very soon. So I hope you'll keep an eye out for that one too. Thank you so much for your continued support. I appreciate it and enjoy sharing these with you. Have a great day.